Hey, it's Punkbach here, and today we're on a free game on Steam that's like horror slash puzzle, and it's called Fingerbones. A letter. It's my weekend to get Katie, but I'm really not in the mood. I distracted her with TV and came here to read. I couldn't interest myself in reading, so I tried to write. I couldn't write anything more than the usual handful of disconnected thoughts and theory. Medication didn't help, and divorce certainly didn't help, because I am not depressed, I am enlightened. This is the result of 2 decades of scientific education and philosophical pondering. This is the price of knowledge. That was the escape button. Let's try not to press that. No, there's something there I can click. I don't know. Pop morality is too reliant on emotions and not reliant enough on rational thought. If morality must be determined, and I maintain that it is a farce, it should not be determined by feeling. Feelings are nebulous, subjective, and changeable. Rather, it should be determined by thinking. The actions of a natural creature are natural and thus moral unless the concrete scientific reason can be given to prove them as immoral. Flashlight, okay. What's this? There's a letter. What is this? It's the cube. I don't know why. I'd use my daughter's name as a door lock code in my survival bunker, but whatever keeps her happy, I suppose. She's like her mother, a delicate, fragile version of her mother. Damn her. Guess he didn't like his wife. Something with a button, let's click it. Can't go through there. That note over there said to use it as a password. And this is the keyboard. So let's type in that password. I don't think I missed a note. I don't know if you have to read them all. Let's see if this door opens now, though. It does. A little foggy in here. It's finally happened. The whole world is a chaos of thunder and screams, and when the ashes settle, we will all be wild animals again. I am ecstatic beyond words. I haven't been able to reach Lynn for several days, and she's probably dead for all I know or care. But Katie was here when it started, and I have no idea what to do with her. Most of the town is dead. Katie and I only survived because we ran to the bunker. Perhaps this is what I've needed. Freedom from all their irrational rules and inane social values. Just pure, beautiful survival. No. I hear crying. There's something not good with horror. So no, stop. I box up everything that isn't practical and useful. I burned all the books that weren't for scientific edification. I'd like to store the boxes in the cellar, but I can't get them down the ladder by myself. I just piled them up near the hatch. The blood would probably ruin them anyway. Another letter. And a noise. The tool room has been her name for years now, and I can't bring myself to change it. What name is he talking about? Lynn. Okay. That's probably who he's talking about. So let's go up here. Go to the keyboard and type in her name and see if that gets us into the tool room. It's an okay looking game, I guess. At least with the way it's made. I like it. I like the style. So does that open up this? Or this? This. So you remember Father Day Father's Day and drew me a picture. I don't understand her. She's just like her mother. She wants to waste time drawing pictures, and we're barely able to find enough food to survive. I turned her crayons into candles. We need more candles in case the generator goes out again. It helps break up the monotony. I yearn for the excitement of the first weeks. There are things I've wanted to do for years, desires I've kept locked in the back of my conscience. It's been nearly a year since I've seen a woman. Now I realize there's no practical reason to keep those desires locked up anymore. Nothing better pop up behind me. So he's talking about desires and a woman, and the only woman he's with is his daughter, so hopefully he's not talking about those types of desires. I changed the storage room code to something I can easily remember. NY. The rest of the word is missing. So let's go up here and figure that out. And that's, I think it's going to get us into the room that was in that room, that was in the tour. It's N and Y. And to be honest, I had to look up the last two. First two are easy because it tells you straight away in the letters, but these last two I had to look up. And this third one right here, to get into that room, is his wife's name backwards. So NNYL. So that should open up the door in the tool room. The story's a little weird on here. He doesn't care about his wife. She died out there. I guess there was some kind of apocalypse, and he's having weird, like, whatever that letter over there said about his daughter, I guess, because that's the only woman down here with him. I am a bag of DNA, and I exist to make more of myself. I married and produced a daughter because my genes demand reproduction. I wrote books and created because creativity served a survival advantage to my ancient ape ancestors. I built this place, took refuge in it, and spent hours thinking of silly little artificial laws to live by because my forefathers built cities and societies to allow time and peace to reproduce and to protect their genes. Dreams, loves, opinions, desires, beauty, innocence, figments of our collective primordial imagination, fleeting electrical signals that fire across our synapses for a pointless moment in time. They used to serve a purpose, and now they are needless confusion. And here I am, the last man on earth, for all I know, ready to be freed from them. Anything in this room? Another letter. The button. I don't know what that button does. Doesn't seem like it did anything. There's blood on the table. Wonder what went on here. Does that open this? No. I actually know what opens that now. It's the fourth word, which is the last word you had to use. That's the other one I had to look up. Third and fourth one. And it should be freedom. I think he was talking about freedom in one of his letters. And it's actually in one of the letters as soon as you walk out here and go down the steps. I think it's in this first one, actually. He says something about freedom. Does he? Yeah. Freedom from all the irrational rules and inane social values. So that should get us in here, right? That's the last, yeah. It's really dark. I don't like horror, and I don't like dark. There's only enough food for one, so she's going to die anyway, and I'm free now. Freedom. It took the end of all humanity for me to find freedom. I'm guessing he's talking about his daughter. My light's flickering. There's another no. Anything else? More blood. I think he killed his daughter. Seems to have been torn from my diary. She finally died last night. I don't know whether from starvation, dehydration, or blood loss. I threw her body into the woods. Her fingers, my anti-religious artifacts, my testaments to moral and intellectual freedom, are locked in the safe upstairs. I am content in the knowledge that I haven't done anything wrong. I guess that's the end of the game. So thank you for watching, and I'll attempt to read this real quick, but like, comment, and subscribe for more content. I try to upload at least weekly. So let me try and read this. The father didn't know why he'd come back after all these years, starving and tired. He just wanted to see this other one last time, was one last flicker. I'm not going to be able to read it, but you can pause and read it yourself. So yeah, thank you for watching, and bye-bye.